Here we're going to provide you with information that you'll need when pulling away from the RV dealership for the first time, or if you buy an RV from a private individual. This video is designed to cover the first time you set up a travel trailer at an RV park. This can be intimidating and even confusing for a new RVer, but really, it's not a problem if you take it one step at a time. I would also note that you may find shortcuts to this as you learn more about your trailer, but this is a great starting point for the first dozen or so times that you're setting up your trailer. First, when you arrive at your campground, you'll generally need to check in with the main office so they can give you a map and your site number. They will also typically give you a list of rules for the park. Please familiarize yourself with those rules. Once you're at your site, the first thing we recommend is to look over your site. Is it slanted heavily? Then remove the weight distributing bars in a level area before backing in. Can you back in without hitting a picnic table, a fire pit, a tree, or any other obstacle? As you back in, you will want to make sure that there's enough space to extend any slide outs and extend the awning. The first step is to get the travel trailer level left to right. In a travel trailer, this is usually done by moving the trailer into place and looking at the front level to see how far out of level the trailer is. Put the appropriate number of leveling blocks next to the tires on the low side of the trailer, building a pyramid if necessary, and then pull forward. Push the leveling blocks in to where the tires will be and back the trailer over the blocks. It should now be level left to right. If possible, go ahead and put the chocks in front or behind the tires so that the RV doesn't roll. It also pays to go ahead and install tire locking chocks on tandem axle trailers to immobilize the tires. If you haven't already done it, now is the time to take off the weight distributing hitch. Start by taking the jack up high enough to relieve the tension on the hitch bars. That will make it easier and safer to remove the bars. Now, each brand of bars is different, so consult your owner's manual for your particular brand, but a few things are universal. You want to retract the jack back down to remove the upward pressure. Then take out the hitch pin and pull up on the coupler lock. At this point, you can extend the jack again until the coupler pops off the hitch ball. Yes, it will pop, which can be shocking, but it is natural. Be sure to remove the safety cables, the electrical plug, and the breakaway cable before moving the truck. Now you can check the level on the side of the trailer. Use the tongue jack to raise and lower the front of the trailer until the bubble is in the center. Finally, lower your scissor jacks. We recommend getting a quality cordless drill that will make the job much easier, but it can be performed manually with the tool provided. Remember, don't over tighten. Just take it to the ground and maybe a half a turn more and you'll be stable. They weren't designed to lift the trailer, they're just designed to stabilize it. Next, we recommend hooking up your power. If you have 30 amp service, you will need a 30 amp plug, and if you have 50 amp service on your trailer, then you'll need a 50 amp plug. Alternately, you can use a dog bone connection to adapt these two connectors. Turn the circuit breaker off and then connect your surge protector. Therefore, we recommend a quality surge protector. If your surge protector also monitors for reverse polarity or other anomalies, make sure those are cleared up before connecting your cord. Only then should you connect the cord to the surge protector and then to the trailer. Now is a good time to hook up your water. Start by opening the spigot and letting water run until it's clear. A must-have is a good water pressure regulator. Most parks have extremely high water pressure. Be sure to connect a pressure regulator on either end of the hose. A good water filter is also a must-have due to poor water quality in some states. You can connect the water filter to either side of the hose, but we recommend connecting the filter to the spigot side to keep any contaminants out of your hose. Connect that filter to the spigot and then the hose to the filter. Once again, let some water run to make sure that there are no impurities, and then connect the hose to the inlet on the RV. Now you can open the spigot and let the water flow. Many trailers also have a water tank on board. If you use these, find the gravity fill. Fill it up like you would a bucket of water. Then remove and close the gravity fill. If there's a sewer outlet at the campsite, you can hook that up at this point. Start by putting on some quality waterproof gloves so you aren't touching any raw sewage. Remove your sewer hose from the compartment, make sure that your slide valves are closed, and then remove the cap. Some sewer water may be stuck in there, so be careful with that. Connect one end to the outlet on the trailer and the other to the inlet on the sewer. We recommend that you use a clear piece on one side or the other of the connection so that you can tell when the waste has moved through the tube. There are typically two slide valves on the trailer. Generally, the smaller one is connected to the gray tank. This is where your used sink and bath water is held. The larger handle is connected to the black tank, which is where the sewage is located. Always dump your black tank first. If you have a water connection for your black tank, you can connect that to the water spigot and flush out the tank. Do not use the hose that you've dedicated for fresh water. Once you see no sewage going through the hose, close the black tank and open the gray tank valve. You do not want to have both opened at the same time due to the real possibility of cross-contamination. Once the gray tank is empty and seen through the clear connection on the hose, you can close that valve. With gloves still on, be sure to remove the hose from the trailer side first. Lift it up to ensure all remaining liquids flow into the sewer inlet. Then disconnect from the sewer. Many trailers have a bumper designed to hold the sewage hose, but if not, connect one end to the other so that no water spills out and store it in a bag or a bucket before putting it into a compartment. Make sure you don't bring the sewer hose or accessories anywhere near the freshwater hose and its accessories. Finally, remove the gloves, avoid any contamination there, and dispose of them properly. Now the hard part's done. The best next step is to extend the slide outs. This is accomplished by pushing a button inside the trailer. But first, make sure there are no obstacles inside or outside the trailer to obstruct that slide. This includes any doors or cabinets. Extend until it stops moving, but don't overextend. Now this is a good time to recheck your scissor jacks, as the shifting weight could have caused them to become loose. Just take your drill and cinch them down a bit. Turning on the propane is simple. Just turn the appropriate direction and it will be on. It's a good idea to test light your range at this point. Now for a few quick inside things. Check all your cabinets. Items tend to shift when in motion, so open them carefully to make sure nothing falls on you. Turn on your air conditioner, your refrigerator, and your water heater. Now for the fun part. Relax, whatever that means for you. Again, these tips apply to most trailers on the market. Ultimately, it may sound like a lot, but once you have the first few steps under your belt, you'll find them very simple. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it was beneficial for you. I look forward to seeing you on the road. Continue RVing.